in Sedona, Arizona, and we're out on the Chuck Wagon Trail, and we're just starting out on the top end of it. It's a blue intermediate trail with a little bit of slabs in it and some flow, so it should be good for candidate for the day. So let's go ripper. Try and pick my way up along this slick rock staircase. Yeah, this is one of the very first trails I rode here in Sedona. It's certainly a good trail to start on until you can see where your skill set fits in within the trails here. Another of my favorites, a little more scenic, maybe a little more exposed, is the Mescal Trail. The further up this connects into. So it looks like from behind. Yeah, the mud in Sedona here can get pretty gooey. Yeah, trying to avoid the mud. Oh yeah. This is one of the brief flowy sections here, down to the Mescal intersection.
Like this.
Yeah.
That looks nice. Oh, almost had it. That's a very scenic spot. But something has made it soapy. That's not good. Slick Rock Creek here. What an otherwise lovely spot. Yeah, the trail goes right through this. Dry creek, not so dry, Alicia says. Well, and I think that trail I rode a year ago bottoms up at a lower segment on Dry Creek. Very cool trail. That would be completely underwater today. And after all the sediment washed out, it might need some work by the trail builders to remedy it. I noticed the same thing on the Fool's Canyon trails a few years ago when I rode that. I rode it after a wet spell, and it all got washed away, and what was left was all these rocks that were really hard to ride, and all the berms in there were eroded. Super roll. An upper section on Dry Creek. See, the suds is even up here. So we just returning from the top of the trail where it crosses the Dry Creek, and we crossed it twice. Unfortunately, the first one I was able to ride through the wash. It was only maybe a foot deep, but the second crossing was bigger, wider, deeper, and I couldn't see the bottom, so I didn't want to ride what might have been 3 or 4 feet deep. So I got off my bike and walked through it. And it was up to my knees, and we got wet, but we made it across. So what I would say is, don't ride this trail after a rain. And even like it didn't really rain today or late last night. The thing is, I think you don't want to ride this trail if it's rained in the last 2 days. Just so you know. I thought about recording that little section where we crossed it. Well, there's a shot of it right there. That's a beautiful shot. So just a couple of hundred yards up, we had to cross that on foot. And we used our bikes as balance to kind of ward off the current. Found a shallower spot, wider spot, but you can see there's some flow in that. So made for an adventurous little event there. Yeah, there's definitely some technical bits to this otherwise intermediate trail.